I'm Jessica Minton for IB Times TV, and joining me today is Brandon Evans, who's the CEO of Crowdtap. Now, Brandon, thank you so much for joining me today.
Oh, thanks for having us.
Now, tell me a little bit about Crowdtap and how you got into it and how exactly it's different from other social media marketing platforms.
Well, Crowdtap is a social influencer marketing platform, or the leading social influencer marketing platform, and we're a SaaS marketing solution. We work mainly with Fortune 500 brands, and we help them to really inspire crowds of consumers to create amazing content and drive brand activity at scale for brands. As far as how I got into it, I've basically been in social kind of since the start. I built a social marketing agency prior, so really since kind of 2005, I've been kind of working in the space and really seeing it develop.
What sort of clients are you working with currently?
All our clients, for the most part, are Fortune kind of 500 brands. So we're working with around 100 major brands from companies like P&G, Nestle, Sony, Kimberly-Clark, and companies like that focus a lot on consumer marketing.
Now, we've seen a lot of social media acquisitions recently. We saw Facebook acquire WhatsApp. Do you think that was a smart move for Facebook? Because we saw them a couple years ago get Instagram, and then they tried to do Snapchat and didn't really work out. Was this the best thing for them right now?
I mean, time will tell, but I think it will be a good move for them in the long run. I think they're very protective over kind of having 1 billion users and being really kind of the place where marketers can go to really get scale and really be involved in kind of essential way in people's communications. And WhatsApp is trending towards kind of being 1 billion users, and for them to kind of own that space and not let another competitor get that, I think is going to be big for them and kind of really owning kind of where people spend their time in the future.
Another one that's coming up, Lithium Technologies is reportedly going to acquire Cloud. Is this another theme we're going to see a lot in 2014 in the coming years?
Yeah, I think we will. I think the space is definitely heated up, especially Cloud is kind of in a similar space to where we are in kind of social influencer marketing. I think as what we see happening is really marketing is moving from this kind of mass medium to where people are spending their time is much more with our peers, with our trusted sources. So we're really selecting kind of who and how we kind of digest our media, and I think marketers naturally kind of need to move closer and closer to that source, and that's really what I think we're going to see. So I think both on the consumer side and on kind of the B2B side, it'll be important for for technology companies to build these more all-encompassing solutions for marketers.
What is Crowdtap currently working on? Do you have any sort of surprises you're going to unleash in 2014?
There'll be probably a lot of announcements in 2014. 2013 was a huge growth year for us, and we've already kind of seen a lot of growth in the first quarter this year. There's a lot of stuff we're focused on. One of which, not surprisingly, being mobile. Certainly, where people are interacting and how people are using their devices is happening a lot more on mobile. So we're focusing a lot of attention there and how that plays into our business and helping brands connect with consumers in every aspect.
And finally, what sort of advice do you have for companies that are trying to look to leverage social influence platforms?
Yeah, I think where the space is moving and kind of where Crowdtap is there's a lot of more tactical solutions where you can kind of do one-off type things that are very kind of short-lived and more promotional. So more, if you want to sample a product or throw house parties with consumers or do some research or have consumers share stuff, there's more, kind of a lot of the initial solutions were more kind of tactical one-off solutions, and really where Crowdtap focuses is on how do you kind of aggregate that and create a long-term relationship with those people. So how do you build that relationship and allow consumers to interact with a brand in a variety of different ways? And I think that's naturally where I think things are moving towards, and really how brands are going to be able to lock kind of the true value of social.
Well, Brandon, thank you so much for joining me today. It was a pleasure.
It's great. Thank you.